Hey guys, it's me, Monica. Welcome to another speed build. So today we are going to be doing something different, but also something in one of my all-time favorites, fantasy styles, steampunk. So for all of you who doesn't know what a steampunk is, I would really like to read to you the definition on Wikipedia because I don't really know how to explain to you perfectly so you understand what I'm talking about. So, steampunk is a retrofuturistic subgenre of science fiction that incorporates technology and aesthetic designs inspired by 19th century industrial steam-powered machinery. Although its literary origins are sometimes associated with the cyberpunk genre, steampunk works are often set in an alternative history of the Victorian era or the American Wild West, where steam power remains in mainstream use, or in fantasy world that similarly employs steam power. So, I'm hoping that this was helpful. Okay, so obviously, since Victorian style is my all-time favorite style for making houses, today we are going into Victorian style direction. And I think that you can already see that coming to life. Also, I'm making a floating house, which is, well, complicated. I really wanted to use this item from Journey to Badu. I think you can see it just a little bit, but I think you are going to see it better afterwards. Yeah, I just wanted to make a floating steampunk house. Don't ask me why, I really don't know. For quite some time now, I really wanted to do something steampunk related because, as I already said, that's one of my favorite fantasy styles. And the only thing why I was waited for so long is that I didn't have quite enough elements for this build. I mean, to be honest, I still don't have enough elements to make a proper steam house. So I went into the direction of a smaller house. It actually doesn't have, a lot of tiles or anything. It's quite small from the inside, but it's pretty cool, I would say. I tried to use as much machinery as I possibly could, but I really didn't want it to look steampunkish. Like steampunk is something totally different. I mean, not really totally different, but it's, let's say this is a Victorian future and cyberpunk is our future. So we, in the steampunk, we are using like something from the machinery that we still don't have. Like it's imaginary. Same as this one. This is like when you think about some old, very, very old books. I'm trying to remember the author, but I don't know why I can't right now. So forgive me please. But yeah, it's very like Jules Verne style. Yes, I remember the Jules Verne style of a build, and that's basically what I wanted to accomplish here. I put like a lot of chimneys on the roof and things like that, so I get like more steam and smoke and things like that. So you can get that feeling that machinery in this house is working. So as I already said, there are not a lot of space in this house, but I'm thinking that you are going to like it, because at the end, I think it went better than I was hoping for. I was really kind of excited about this one. But actually, this is my second attempt. I started off with just that item from Journey to Badu, and I really wanted you to see a floating house, like, but I just find out that I couldn't add enough floors, and that was my downfall, basically. I deleted everything. I was so pissed. I just wanted to do all over again, like everything all over again, because I really needed that third floor, because I had a vision of a very tall, tiny house in my head, and I was a bit desperate, because honestly, I really didn't know how to incorporate all of the elements that I had in my head. And that is always quite hard for me, let's say. But yeah, we managed to do this at the end, so I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you, The Sims. Once again, we did it together. So, as you can see, I'm putting these chimneys to add a little bit more steam and things like that. I don't even know how this thing called, like telescope. I think it's a telescope for watching the stars. So, yeah, I added some things that your Sims can do in this house. Like I put a chess table and telescope, and I also put a piano in there, though I used a CC piano from Felix Andre, because he made like a small piano, which is great for smaller houses. And if you want a piano, you just, you need to sacrifice just a little amount of tiles, which is great. I definitely used some custom content in this house of mine, but not too much. I basically used Peacemaker's custom content, Felix Andre's custom content, and Puffer Heads. I think it's Puffer Heads. CC pack, which is basically Harry Potter inspired pack, and it's made for children. But we've got some cute cases and things like that in it, so I used just a few things from that pack. Although if you don't want to use any custom content for this build, you can definitely do so, because most of the things are from the game. Everything important, I would say, it's from the game. So you can just easily change the things you don't have and make it like your own build, and that would be actually amazing. So I would like to see that. Maybe you can do something better than I already did. Actually, this house is coming very well together. I'm talking about random things with you, but I'm watching this speed build, and I can see myself struggling in every moment of this build, but I'm very proud of myself, I must say. As you can see right here, I actually used a tool mod today. Yes, I know. I used a tool mod and I'm very, very bad at it. And I usually don't do that. I usually don't use a tool mod. I have it installed, but it's so hard for me. I really don't understand those amazing YouTubers who are using like the tool mod all of the time. They're so amazingly talented. Like, it's so hard for me. It's like mathematics or physics, or it's quite hard. And I was actually very proud of myself because I managed to do what I want with it. So that's a good thing. I wanted to put like these metal gates to this boat that I did. As you can see, I actually did like a floating boat with some machinery on it. I don't know, it's obviously not functional, but it's a very, very cool detail to this build, basically. And yeah, I really used some items from Journey to Badu in here. As you can see, like some machinery things, and I tried to fix them a little bit with tool mod and things like that. And I'm adding this like wisps. I would say those are wisps from Realm of Magic. Just you can see that, light, the fire is coming out of that machinery and the boat is actually flying. I tried to be smart. I must say, I tried some ideas and I actually cut off like a tons of things from this footage because I was struggling so much, you guys. That's why I'm so proud of. At the beginning, I didn't think that this build will go anywhere. And at the end, I really loved it. I really wish that we would have more clocks and things like that, like really old machinery. Especially the clocks. I would say that steampunk is all about the clocks and binoculars and like old machinery like that. But unfortunately, I didn't have that. So I needed to improvise a little bit. I really want you to see the interior of this, and please, you guys, please, tell me what you think about this build, because that would mean so much to me. I really tried so hard on this one, and I really want to know how did I go. I know that most of you are playing some games and probably love movies and things like that. So if somebody is a steampunk fan, I would really like to know what you think about this. Thank you. And as you can see, I was really thinking about what am I going to do with that like strange room under everything, and I decided to put a lake in it. I don't know, was that a good idea or a bad idea? I don't really know, but I saw that we are near the river, and I thought maybe, there is river down. Like, what am I talking about? Like, okay. But I don't know. I got that idea, and I thought at that moment it was fitting. So I did that, and I actually tried to use some things from debug to make this bridge, but it wasn't working, so I just took the normal columns and make a bridge over there. So we are finally inside. Yes, I'm very excited about this part because it's a small space, as you can see, but it has like a proper room and a living room and a dining room and kitchen and like what did I want to say? A dining room and the bathroom. That's what I wanted to say. Yes, and the bathroom. So it has everything that one or two persons need. So it's not for more than 2 Sims, unfortunately, because it's so tiny. But I don't know, maybe you can try to put a bed, one more bed somewhere. If you can do that, I dare you. So as you can see, I put like a ton of little things around. I definitely wanted to put a lot of different details from like historic times, let's say historical times, just to make this build, let's say, even more believable. Because I knew that this looks like a steampunk build from the outside, but I desperately need that aspect for the interior, because that's very hard to get, I would say. We don't have enough clocks, we don't have enough machinery, and every machinery that we have is kind of big. Yeah, so I used quite a lot of pipes, paintings, mirrors, and as you can see, I'm struggling here with this suitcases. And actually, I think at the end I deleted them, which is very sad. I tried to move them for quite some time. Maybe I didn't delete them. I'm not sure. And here I am, yet again playing with tool mod, just trying to make these pipes look good with those shelves. Yet again, I said shells, but it's shelves. So that's what I tried to do basically, and it looks very steampunkish to me. As you can see, I'm adding like the only clocks that we have in the game. I definitely couldn't, use, I don't know, like crazy ones that we have, but we have like just a few these metal little wall clocks, and that's basically the only thing that I could use for wall decorations like that. So I really tried to incorporate as much clocks as I possibly could. It was very hard. It was very hard. I really, really struggled with this one, but yeah, I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. I would really wish that we kind of get a pack with historical elements. That would be amazing. I mean, we have like these packs for like a university stuff pack, but yeah, I don't think it's really, historical. And we have also the vampire stuff pack. That should be historical. But the swatches are like, damn it, purple, red, and black. And like strange shade of white or beige or whatever. And that's not what I really like. I want more. You guys, I want more. I really like to make historical types of builds, and Actually, after this one, I'm going to make a video about a sand castle. It's going to be a sand castle in the Solani for mermaid. And after that, I'm going to make like a Parisian, like a very big Parisian build with apartments in it and a cafe bar and things like that. But it's so historical and it's beautiful, and I need custom content for it. And I hate that because I would really like to do something very, very special without that custom content that I desperately need, you know? Like, by the way, the Sandcastle is without any CC, but I was very, very struggling. It was so hard on me, but yeah, after all, it went well, so it's good. And I found this cute little machine somewhere in the debug section, I think, that came with Journey to Badu. Unfortunately, I deleted it because I wanted to put the piano in here, but I thought it looks so good with this, with this style, and I was quite sad because I deleted that one. I just couldn't find enough space anywhere to put it, and I really needed a piano. Like, I have a feeling that piano is, perfect thing for a Victorian house to have. So I just needed that. And I as well wanted this chess table. But at the end I put it outside because it was just too big for this small space, unfortunately. And yeah, here I'm adding more clocks, as you can see. I was very sad that I couldn't find any more clocks, but it's the way it is. And I'm fixing the upper part of the build as well, like I always do. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I don't even notice when I'm doing a build, and when I'm looking at this footage, I'm like, Monica, where's your head? Like, can you just think about only one thing at a time, one room at a time? And I can never do that. I never remember. I just, I'm going anywhere. As you can see, my camera is going wild. That's also because I'm in Winterberg and this is a tall build and blah, blah, blah. But it's totally my fault that I can't focus on just one thing at a time. I really, really need to fix that in the future. So I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry if that's something what is bothering you. I will do my best to fix it. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard with me. I really have those moments when I'm talking with people on Twitch, and I just, kind of lose myself, I guess. Lose myself in my thoughts, and I see like an empty space anywhere in the house, and I can't focus. Let's just find that item for that one specific place that I can see that is empty. Oh my gosh, it's very stressful being in my head. But okay, I'm here where I am right now, and I'm doing my best, you guys. I'm really doing my best, and I'm really hoping that you like this build. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do that. That would mean a lot to me. So I can continue doing beautiful videos like that and learning more and, you know, being better all the time, trying more, things like that. As well, please comment, just tell me what you think. What do you think that would be better maybe for this build or whatever? And please give me ideas. Just nobody gives me any ideas. Guys, please give me the ideas for my next builds. Have in mind that I really like historical types of builds and cottages, and I'm not very into modern types of builds, though I'm doing that as well. But give me something special with a lot of details, you know, just give me some crazy idea that I would bite and go for it. I really need that right now. I mean, YouTube is kind of overused, and there is so much things that people already done, and I don't know, whatever I think I will do, somebody already did, you know. So I would really like to do things for you. And what would you like to watch? I really like to build, so yeah, I'm every day on stream. You can check that out if you want. My nick is the same, Simsphony. So you can come and hang out with me. I would be very happy for that, if you could, of course. So, yeah, give me just something to work with. And I'm actually finishing this up already. I'm just doing a bedroom in here, and I think it's pretty sweet. I really like that working table over there. I don't know, it was a spot on. It was a spot on, I would say. And as you can see, I'm adding a lot of books and metal things as well, and pipes and everything. I'm just putting tons of things, but it's still Victorian style. It's still old school, and I really like that. I really kind of like that. And I just put like a small laptop, I think, because like who had a laptop in Victorian, you know, era. But yeah, our Sims just need a laptop or a computer or something. So yeah, I put that in there, and let's just pretend it's not there, you know. As I said, I'm putting some pipes and mirrors in here and everything just to add a little bit more interest and that steampunk feel into this home. And the bathroom is the last thing I'm going to do. In here, it's quite simple. It's cool with this rounded window in here. And yeah. Guys, I'm really hoping that you like this video. As I said, please subscribe to my channel, comment, people comment, tell me whatever is in your mind, you know, and have a nice day. Thank you so much for bringing me joy and watching my videos, you guys. I love you so much. And yeah. Have a good day. See you in the next one. Bye.